Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Flutter Banking App Security Series. In today's tutorial, we're going to build a beautiful and secure change password feature using Firebase Authentication. Here's what we'll be building today. As you can see, we have a modern professional change password page with real-time password strength indicators, validation requirements, and smooth animations. Users can securely update their password and will handle all the Firebase authentication behind the scenes. By the end of this video, you'll have a production-ready change password feature that you can integrate into any Flutter app. So let's dive in. I'm assuming you already have a Flutter Banking app with Firebase Authentication set up, similar to what we built in previous episodes. If you haven't watched those, I'll link them in the cards above, also in description below. Alright, let's start by setting up our navigation. First, open your main.dart file. At the top of the file, we need to import our new change password page. Right here, after the security route, I'm going to add our new change password route. Perfect! Now we have a named route that we can call from anywhere in our app. Next, we need to connect our security settings page to the new change password page. Let's open securitypage.dart. Right now, the OnTap is just an empty function. We need to update this OnTap callback to navigate to our change password page using the named route we just created. Let me update this. We're using navigator.pushNamed with our context and the route name we defined earlier. This is much cleaner than using navigator.push with material page route. Let's create a new file in our lib directory called changepasswordpage.dart. First, we need our imports. We'll need Flutter Material and Firebase Auth for the authentication logic. Let me add our color constants to keep the design consistent with the rest of our app. Now let's create our change password page as a stateful widget because we'll need to manage several states. And now the state class. We need several controllers and Boolean flags for our functionality. Let me add all the state variables we'll need. We have a form key for validation, 3 text controllers for our password fields, current password, new password, and confirm password. These Booleans control the visibility of each password field and the loading state during the API call. Now, for the password strength indicator, we need to track different requirements. Each of these will turn true when the user meets that specific requirement. We're also adding animation support for a smooth fade-in effect, and of course, our Firebase Auth instance. Now let's set up our initState method to initialize everything. We're setting up a fade animation that takes 800 milliseconds. This will give our page a nice smooth entrance. We also add a listener to the new password field to check password strength in real time. And we always need to clean up our resources in the dispose method. This prevents memory leaks by disposing all our controllers. Now let's implement the password strength checker. This is one of the coolest features. This method checks the password against 5 criteria using regular expressions. Minimum 8 characters, at least 1 uppercase letter, 1 lowercase letter, 1 number, and 1 special character. Every time the user types, this updates in real time. We also need methods to calculate and display the strength. This returns a value between 0 and 1 that we'll use for our progress bar, and helper methods for the UI. So weak passwords show red, medium passwords show orange, and strong passwords show green. Let's create our error and success dialogs. First, the error dialog. This creates a beautiful error dialog with a red icon and rounded corners. Very clean and modern. Now the success dialog is even nicer. This shows a big green check mark in a circle with the success message. Notice barrier dismissible is false, so users must press the Done button. This ensures they acknowledge the password change. Now, for the most important part, the actual password change logic with Firebase. First, we validate the form. Then we check if the new password is different from the current one. This is an important security check that many apps forget. Here's the critical security step, re-authentication. This is crucial. We must verify the user knows their current password before allowing a password change. This prevents unauthorized password changes if someone leaves their phone unlocked. After successful re-authentication, we update the password and clear all the fields. We handle all the common Firebase auth errors with user-friendly messages. This gives users clear feedback about what went wrong. Alright, now let's build our beautiful UI. Let's start with the main build method. We're keeping the app bar minimal and transparent, just a back button, clean and simple. The entire body is wrapped in a fade transition for that smooth entrance effect we set up earlier. Let's create the header method. This creates a beautiful circular gradient background with a lock reset icon. Very professional looking. Now let's build the password form with all 3 fields. We're using a white card with subtle shadows and rounded corners. This creates depth and makes the form stand out from the background. Now let's create our reusable password field. Each field has a visibility toggle icon so users can see what they're typing. The icon changes based on the visibility state. And we have comprehensive validation for each field. For example, the new password. Now for one of the coolest features, the real-time password strength indicator. Watch what happens when I type a password. The bar fills up and changes color based on how strong the password is. Weak passwords are red, medium are orange, and strong passwords are green. And below that, we show all the requirements with check marks. Each requirement shows a check mark when met. This gives users immediate visual feedback on their password strength. Finally, let's create our gradient submit button. beautiful gradient button with a shadow effect. When loading, we show a spinner instead of the text. The button is also disabled during loading to prevent double submissions. Alright, that's all the code. Let's test this out. Let's first try submitting without filling anything. See? We get validation errors. Now let me type a weak password. See how the strength indicator shows red and says, weak? As I add uppercase letters, numbers, and special characters, watch the indicator change. There we go. Now it's orange for medium, and with a special character, it turns green for strong. And look at the requirements list. Each one gets a green check mark as I meet them. This is such great user feedback. Let me try with a wrong current password. There we go, we get a clear error message. Current password is incorrect. Now let me enter the correct current password and a strong new password, confirm it, and submit, and boom! Beautiful success dialog with the green check mark. Password changed? The user experience is perfect. When I press done, we're back at the security settings page. And that's it! We've successfully built a complete, production-ready change password feature for our Flutter Banking app. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Flutter tutorials. I'm working on a complete banking app series covering authentication, security, payments, and more. The complete source code is available in the description below, along with links to the previous videos in this series. In the next video, we'll be implementing PIN authentication. That's going to be really exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding!